A warm dusk settles over Neo-Dakar, one of Earth's gleaming futuristic cities. In the sky, hovering hollow billboards flicker with emergency alerts as panicked crowds fill the streets below. The Black Squad is on the scene. Above the skyline, Gravitas hovers with arms outstretched, her gold-trimmed cape fluttering. Evacuation complete. All civilians clear. Velocity reports in Ao's earpiece. Her words a blur as she finishes relocating the last group to safety at superspeed. Gravitas nods, gaze fixed on the colossal alien craft looming over the city's central fusion reactor. The invaders, a ruthless consortium of interstellar mercenaries, had infiltrated the reactor complex under false pretenses. But now, their deception is exposed, and their plan to siphon the reactor's energy is at risk. On a wide boulevard leading to the reactor, dozens of robotic drones pour out, forming the first wave of attack. Bulwark stands at the boulevard's forefront like an unmovable statue. "Shield wall up," he calls, digging his heels in. His force shield generators flare to life, projecting a translucent barrier. Behind him, civilians hurry away, shepherded by local security. The enemy drones open fire with plasma bolts. Marcus holds steady. Each impact on his shield sends ripples of blue light across his armored frame. But he doesn't budge. "I can do this all day," he mutters truthfully, bracing against the onslaught. Beside him, Umbra appears out of thin air. She had slipped behind enemy lines invisibly and now springs an ambush. With fluid motions, she disables one drone after another. A dagger plunged into a circuitry joint, a roundhouse kick sending a metal torso flying. Her form shimmers in and out of visibility under streetlights, confusion spreading among the machines targeting her. One drone manages to corner Umbra with blaster aimed. "Too slow," she says calmly. Before it can shoot, Thunderbird swoops down from above, his outstretched hand crackling with telekinetic force. The drone is crushed flat against the pavement by an invisible weight. Jason touches down lightly next to Nia, offering a respectful nod as both confirm, honestly, all clear here. Above the reactor complex, Vector pilots the team's sleek hoverjet in a high-speed dogfight with alien interceptors. "Two on your tail, Kamal," crackles Magnetar's voice over comms. From a nearby rooftop, Magnetar extends her arms, eyes glowing purple. She senses the metal in the alien ships, and with a swift gesture, she yanks one interceptor off its flight path. The ship spirals wildly as Danica's magnetic grip crushes its engines. "Got one. The other." Before she finishes, the second enemy ship angles towards her, cannons charging. Suddenly, a blinding lance of light spears through the twilight sky. Sol rockets upward like a human sun, leaving a trail of golden energy. "Bogey down!" Omari shouts as his solar beam pierces the interceptor's wing. The ship careens away. Trailing smoke, Vector uses the opening to barrel roll the hoverjet and finish it off with a precise missile. "Thanks for the light show," he radios with a hint of wry humor. In the distance, the first crippled ship attempts to regain balance, but Sol, hovering midair, clasps his hands together and unleashes a concussive solar flare. The flash is as bright as noon, knocking the pilot unconscious and sending the craft skidding across an empty field outside the city. Sol lands next to Magnetar on the roof, giving her a thumbs up and a grin. "Teamwork, brightest truth there is," he quips, earning a chuckle from Danica. Inside the reactor control chamber, Veritas and Vox confront the mercenary leader, a tall, scaly alien with a serpent-like visage. Banks of monitors flicker behind him, displaying the reactor's core overload countdown. The alien snarls, frustrated that his elaborate ruse, masquerading as a technical consultant, has been exposed. "You humans should have stayed deceived," he hisses. "Now your precious city will burn." Thomas stands calmly, his trench coat still impeccably draped despite the chaos. His cybernetic eye zooms in on the alien's trembling claw hovering over a detonation trigger. Heartbeat elevated, pupil dilation. Veritas notes the telltale signs. "You don't want to do this," he says evenly. "Your heart betrays your fear. Surrender, and we will treat you justly. The alien's frills flare in anger. Lies! I fear nothing, he roars, pressing the trigger. In that instant, Emily steps forward, small but resolute. That's not true, she says, her voice soft but unwavering. And the last lie, the alien hears. With a deep breath, Vox unleashes a powerful harmonic shout. The sound wave ripples out, shattering the trigger device in the alien's hand into pieces. The mercenary leader staggers, clutching his ears in agony as the monitors crack from the reverberation. Veritas immediately dashes to the control console. The reactor is seconds from critical. His fingers fly over the interface, but layers of alien encryption flash red. Vector, I need you in here, he calls through his communicator, voice remarkably calm. Outside, Vector's cybernetic link pings. On it, he replies. Rather than try to reach physically in time, he sends a swarm of micro-drones from the hoverjet, zipping them through a ventilation shaft toward the control room. Keep that console intact, he adds. Magnetar, hearing the exchange, focuses her magnetic field through the building's corridors. Panels of metal along the walls peel off and wrap around the reactor's core chamber, like a makeshift Faraday cage. It won't stop the meltdown, but it might contain an explosion for a millisecond or two. Every bit helps. Inside, as the mercenary leader recovers from Vox's scream, he lunges desperately at Veritas with a concealed blade. But a black blur intercepts. Umbra has arrived, dropping from an overhead duct. She parries the strike with her own knife. Truth hurts, doesn't it? She whispers, pivoting to disarm him. The alien finds himself suddenly lifted off the ground and slammed against the wall, pinned by an unseen force. Thunderbird steps in behind Umbra, eyes glowing as he telekinetically holds the foe immobile. The villain writhes but cannot break free. He's caught, and he knows these heroes won't even speak a false threat, which strangely makes them even more intimidating. Veritas's hands race over the controls, but a last encryption key eludes him, until Vector's micro-drones arrive, plugging directly into the console. Bypassing now. Vector's voice comes through Nia's earpiece. In seconds, the screen flashes green. The overload sequence is halted. Thomas exhales in relief. Reactor. Stable. It's over, he confirms. Outside, Gravitas relays the news to the rest of the team, and a collective cheer echoes over comms. The Black Squad regroups moments later at the base of the reactor tower. The mercenary leader and his henchmen are secured, handed over to interplanetary authorities with meticulous honesty about their crimes. Media drones hover around, broadcasting live. As dawn begins to break, the 10 heroes stand together, faces lit by the golden morning light. Reporters pepper them with questions. How did you see through the infiltrator's disguise? What's the secret to your success? Gravitas steps forward to address the world. She has no prepared speech full of spin, only the simple truth. We stand for honesty, unity, and justice. The Black Squad cannot and will not lie to you, today or any day. The truth is our weapon, and today, truth won. Her words carry on the morning breeze, met with a roar of approval from onlookers. As the city erupts in gratitude around them, the heroes exchange proud smiles. They've saved Neo Dakar without compromising their integrity, proving that in this future, righteousness and truth go hand in hand. Velocity zips around handing high fives. Bulwark lifts a rescued child onto his shoulder so she can see the celebration. And Magnetar and Soul create a dazzling display. Swirling metallic confetti in the air illuminated by a mini sunburst. Umbra, half visible at the edge of the crowd, silently keeps watch, while Veritas and Thunderbird coordinate with local officials to ensure all facts are documented correctly. In the center of it all, Vox stands next to Gravitas, her eyes shining as she soaks in the positivity. For once, Emily raises her voice without fear, humming a clear, gentle note that resonates as a hopeful overture. The daybreak over Neo Dakar finds the Black Squad already planning their next steps. There are more missions ahead, more lies to uncover, more people to protect. But for now, they allow themselves a moment of triumph. In a world of advanced technology and sprawling galactic cities, these 10 heroes prove that honesty is the ultimate power. The Black Squad's legend has only begun, and with it, a future where truth and heroism shine brighter than ever.